3 years ago, as Kim was preparing for the first Carry the Load step-off rally, she told me, we need an honoree, a person to honor on that first step-off rally. So as all smart husbands do, I said, you want an honoree, you got an honoree. So I started thinking. I didn't know who it was, but I'd been here a few years, and I'd heard the name Pinky Durham. So the next morning, at the table of ultimate community wisdom, which is at the Northside Cafe, at about 5 a.m., I made the mistake of saying, who can tell me something about Pinky Durham? And I got the load. Roy Rankin was there, and Bubba Harrison and others. I went home that evening and said, Kim, you have your honoree. And if you know my wife, that's all it took. From that point, she figured out who all the Pinky groupies were in Tifton. She made friends with the Durham family. And there you have it. 3 years, numerous trips to Texas, numerous trips for the Durhams here and from Atlanta. And things happened. Early on, we realized that in Pinky Durham, we had a person who deserved to be honored, a person who earned our respect, and a person who gave all so that we could enjoy freedom and liberty. While we didn't know that we would call it Freedom Gallery, we did know what our two goals were, and they were real simple. First, prepare a proper and permanent home for the memorabilia and artifact of Tifton's native son and Abac student, Harold Bascom Durham Jr., as he was known, and that Pinky Durham perfectly embodied the things we honor, respect, and revere about those who served. So naturally, that allowed us to fill the second objective, which is to prepare a place at this college where for generations to come, we could educate students about the honor of service to country. With Freedom Gallery, we have created a space where we use the life, the service, and the love of country that Harold Bascom Durham Jr. so showed us on a daily basis. We will use him and his service to symbolically represent all of you who have served. He volunteered not once but twice and paid the ultimate sacrifice, as have millions of others. Remember the phrase, not cliche at all. All gave some gave all. The operative word is all. We would not have had the privilege of the experience that we all shared last night and today were it not for the exceptional and extraordinary efforts of a few people, and I'll make this quick because I know it's hot. First, and not to be forgotten, first and foremost, to each and every one of you men and women in the audience today who have served in the U.S. Armed Forces. Our thanks go to you. Second, to my wife, Kim Bridges, for getting us involved in Carry the Load, for building a relationship with the Durham family, and for most importantly, being the person of passion behind this every day when I had other things to do. It was every day for her for 3.5 years. Thank you, Kim. To the intrepid spirit of Dale Driscoll. Dale, where are you? Raise your hand. There would be no Carry the Load. There would be no Veterans Initiative had it not been for Dale's inspiring leadership to help us get involved with Carry the Load. So, Dale, thank you. And to the Durham family, Johnny, Marilyn, Jeannie, Rob, and the extended family, thank you for keeping the faith and keeping this tremendous story of Pinky Durham alive for the past 50 years so that we could pick up the torch. And thank you for entrusting us with the memory of your beloved brother so that others could enjoy. And finally, to the Army Aviation Heritage Foundation, who have been an integral part in today's activities. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Fred Edwards, to you and your staff on the helicopter. Everyone take a look. Every good event needs props and excitement, and they provided both, and we thank them for that. Finally, but most importantly, I want to thank Lindsay Roberts. Lindsay, would you stand? Lindsay serves as Director of Marketing and Communications at Abac, and I want to thank her for her devotion to the project. I turned this project over to Lindsay about a year ago. I don't think I'm that hard to work with, but I'm pretty darn demanding. And this project was important to this college, but it's also important to me and to Kim personally. And that put a lot of pressure on a young person. And Lindsay, you've delivered. So thank you. Now, she didn't do it by herself, so we got to recognize a few more, and I'll make this quick. Cindy Barber, Matt Reed, Melvin Merrill, Russ Simpson, Sonny Ross, Pam Leonard, Mike Chasen, Dan Miller, and the whole Sodexo crew. Please stand. It took a team. And at the risk of offending, I'll say to you, our rest of our staff and faculty, there were things that did not get done in the past year. They got passed over to get this done, but I don't apologize. This was more important. It had many moving parts, and it was worth doing and worth doing well, and that job has been done. So, Lindsay, thank you so much. The ongoing work now begins. It does not end with the ceremony. What do I mean by that? Quickly.